Hello and welcome to Soul Healing with Bree. My name is Bree, and I felt called today to share a from my heart transmission with all of you. Today I'm going to be tapping into my higher self, here, now. Self-healing is something that this planet is going to need to get on board with. And I am here to help us do that. And I'm not talking about healing from any specific diseases. I'm talking about healing holistically. I'm talking about healing all of our layering bodies, our emotions, our mind. Our body's a part of it too. Our energetic body, our light body, our astral body. All of these layering aspects of our soul. One of the biggest discoveries that I've made in the last about 3 years of really diving deep into what is healing? What is this place? What is Earth? Why are we here? What's the purpose? All of us will get to a point in our life where we start to ask the big questions. Some of us come in asking the big questions. I'm one of those people. And it's really important for us to realize that the power lies in the question. So if you're here right now on this video, it's not an accident at all. And I believe we're all here, brought together by Spirit, in this video portal that, sure, me and my human is sitting here in my pyramid with my tripod, with my phone, with my mic. But beyond that, we have the quantum realm. What is the quantum realm? The quantum realm is the version of your soul that is freely expressed and completely unlimited. So one of the processes I would encourage you, I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm only going to make you suggestions. The reason for that is because some of the things I'm recommending are for some of us, but maybe not all of us. So I encourage you, with all of my transmissions, all of my videos, all of my healings, all of my simply sharing my higher self with you all, I encourage you all to go within yourself during these beautiful times that we're sharing together. To ask yourself if you hear something that perhaps triggers you a bit, perhaps makes you go, that's challenging my belief system. What she just said. Oh, when she channels, she said that one thing, and that doesn't vibe with me. Okay. It's up to you to decide, is this for you right now in this moment? Or is this something that your soul is not in a position, in alignment to receive? So, when I opened up this video, I really wanted to bring through a few important topics for us. And the main topic that I want to bring up is that I want you to look at your life right now. Some of you may have journals. You can always bring journals to these sessions. Please know that, just to jot down any ahas, maybe a word that just is coming to you and it's coming to you strong. But the thing that I want you all to do within your heart, not your mind. So always before you do any of these processes, take your focus, your awareness, your attention from your mind, drop it down into your heart. I want you to look at all of the areas in your life that are not matching up to your ideal, that are not matching up to your dream, that are not matching up to what feels good to you, that feels in flow to you. Okay, now that you have those all brought up, and I'm being shown now that we've really opened up an Akashic Records portal here. So what that means when you open up an Akashic Records portal, let's talk about that first. Every soul has access to the Akashic Records of your soul. You can easily and in any moment tune into this record through the portal of your heart. Some of you may need some kinesthetics to really get you into this place, meaning maybe some tapping. Maybe you hold your heart. Maybe you do some breath work to really get into your heart. But as you tune more and more into your heart and you see all of these areas of your life that you are currently identifying as not aligned or not right, what is standing in your way? All right. Now, whatever that was standing in your way, is it really in your way? Is it possible that that's not actually in your way? Is it possible that you are perceiving something to be in your way because there's something that you are resisting within yourself? All healing is self-healing. All of it. So, from where I sit, up into this point in my life, this human life, I've learned that we don't have blocks. Nothing's in our way. Some part of us doesn't want to get past what we perceive is in our way. Because if we get past what we see is in our way, then what? That's what was preventing us from getting to where we want to be. So removing that, what does that do? It means it's up to us. It means we can't name that thing outside of us anymore as the reason that we're not living the life we desire. And that can be challenging. But it's also the way we take our power back. So I'm going to give you all a grounded example to help you understand what it is I'm trying to deliver to you right now. Before I started Soul Healing with Bree, I had a copious amount of reasons why this could not work. I believed that if I started this business, I'm going to be public, I'm going to be seen. Well, first of all, that threw off so many bells and whistles within me. Be seen? No way. But guess what? Once I started to be seen, I found more of me. I moved past that fear and I found more of me. before starting this YouTube channel. I had a lot of things in my head. Well, if I start a YouTube channel, then I have to have all the perfect equipment. I have to look perfectly made up whenever I do a video. I had all of these beliefs and rules and restrictions about doing this. Guess what? All of them false. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I've had the trolls. They've come. I've gotten chewed out quite a few times. And you know, want to know what happened? In the start, I got a little triggered. I was like, that's frustrating. I'm trying my best to heal the world. Why are these people coming at me? Now, I see every single troll that I trigger. I've just served them. I've just helped them see a part of themselves that they're judging, that they see in me, and now they're judging. I've helped them. So you see how I shifted my beliefs, my rules around this. In actuality, I feel more comfortable showing up here with you all without my makeup on. In fact, I've stopped wearing makeup pretty much because I don't see the same meaning behind it as I used to. I used to think that, and of course I thought this wasn't something I felt. I thought this, and almost every single thing that gets in our way is simply a thought. And guess what about our thoughts? Our third eye. Let's talk about the third eye now. Our guides are taking us to the third eye. This is an interesting transmission. Let's have fun with it. The third eye is a receiver. It's receiving information, okay? And we're getting so much information in the third eye all the time. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Get yourself some shungite for those EMFs. But we're getting all of this information coming into the third eye, but it's up to our heart what we're gonna let come and be a part of us, okay? So let's just say you're a child and your parent is in some way not got it together. Their emotions are all over the place. They've got a lot of unmet needs within them. Totally acceptable and normal. But then as a child, you start to build this belief, these rules about every time I'm seen, this happens. Every time I speak my truth, this happens. Every time I open my heart space, this happens. Okay, you're gonna build all these beliefs that are stemmed from thoughts that you then took in as your own. However, we have the choice. So the guides are all coming in for all of us. This is many guides. I have not. Really cool star systems here. Star seeds. So every time that a thought comes into your mind, okay, I want you to really sit with that thought and separate yourself from the thought. View the thought. Maybe you find out that your repetitive thought is, I'm not good enough for this, I can't handle this, whatever it is. Separate yourself from it, look at it. Where'd it come from? It didn't come from you. Where'd it come from? Cool, now we know. Now we know. All right, I got this from all those TV shows I watched growing up, telling me that only beautiful, perfectly organized women have their dreams come true. Oh, wow. But that's actually not mine at all. And in fact, I feel more comfortable showing up exactly as I am. Some days I will want to wear makeup. Some days I will not. And that's a beautiful thing that I get to choose. So the next time, again, that those repetitive thoughts are coming up in your head, separate yourself from them. Distance yourself from them for just a few seconds. Give yourself some breathing room from these ridiculous limiting beliefs and allow yourself to decide, is that for me? Do I want to keep that around? Do I want to keep repeating that thought in my head every day? Not really. So what am I going to do about it? Figuring out why that belief is there, deciding, is that belief yours? Deciding what's more true to you, rewriting it slightly, just slightly. So I moved from I have to get perfect and ready and whatever, I have everything perfect in the equipment. I went from that to the first few videos I did actually wear the makeup, and it really didn't feel that great. So I went to, I am going to try to show up fully authentic, fully me, however I am that day, and I'm going to film a video. I did that over a year ago. And one of those first few videos that I did that was, it got the most likes, it got the most engagement. Why? Because I was authentic. We're attracted to authenticity. We're attracted to love. Why? Because it's who we really are. So everything that you do as far as a healing process, understand that you're just unlearning all these ridiculous limiting things that you have taken on in the world, and you're returning to your soul. That's all it is. Don't overcomplicate it. That's it. Maybe each day you tackle a repeating limiting belief or repeating limiting thought, and you say, okay, this is coming up for me today. Every time it comes up for me today, again, I'm gonna do jumping jacks, or I'm gonna do breath work, or I'm going to go into meditation, or I'm going to clap my hands or snap my fingers. Why? Because you're breaking up the energy. The energy doesn't need to stay there. It's just whoop, 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 whoop. Thoughts can literally be in, out, in, out, in, out. And really they should be, because the ones that are for us, the ones that are true, we're not even going to feel it up here. We're going to feel it down here. So walking away from this transmission, what I would like you to take away is that your heart space is the key. Get into that heart space each and every day, as many times as you can, through breath, through awareness, through feeling, through sensation, through perhaps you'll always need to close the eyes down. We have all these, we've got the sight, the smell, the taste, the touch. We've got all this sound. We've got all of these sensory things coming in. So if you can't get into your heart space, I recommend that you try to isolate and arrange your internal sensory inputs as best you can. Maybe that means you get yourself a pair of noise canceling headphones and you put them on to a frequency that really works with you. There's a little fuzz. A frequency that really works for you, I would recommend 528 hertz or 417 hertz. If you're not feeling intuitively guided to one of the solfeggio frequencies, but close the eyes, get the sound working for you in a more appropriate way, and really just allow everything to just and then you're going to feel the heart. And if you haven't been feeling your heart space or getting into your heart space for some time, I closed my heart space down for many years. I believed it was easier. Now I know that closing my heart down means, sure, I'm less fearful, but I'm also not experiencing joy or bliss or ecstasy or serenity or fun or play or joy, any of the good things. So this is just a reminder from Spirit now to open your heart every single day as best you can and keep it open. And notice the times that you're closing it. And do your best to find the tools and the practices that work for you that will open it back up when it begins to shutter. I'm deeply appreciative to have you all here. This was definitely a new type of transmission for me where I didn't choose a specific channeling mechanism. Typically, I'll feel the Council of Light or the my star beings, the Pleiadians, the Lyrans, the Arcturians, the Andromedans are new with me, and the Syrians. But these star beings sometimes will come into my field, and instead of this time around me deciding to pick one of those slices of the pie, I decided to just let all the slices of the pie be in operation so that you guys could feel this texture, this energy of fully embracing yourself as you are, fully embracing your higher self, your soul, the you that is free from any of these silly beliefs and thoughts that we've picked up along the way. So do give this page a like, a follow, a share. Maybe share this with someone that you just automatically comes up in your field as, wow, this would really help this person or this person. Or I'm not just asking you guys to do this for the algorithms. I'm doing this because this information needs to get far and wide. This isn't information I want to keep secret or trademark. I just want everyone to heal. So let's do that, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.